Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Anita Herovica and today I will talk about Cinderella, an old tale in new time. Please keep on watching. In a big city that is beautiful but also has darkness, there lived a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She lived with her family, but she did not have a harmonious family. Her parents often quarreled, and her father often hurt her mother. Every day, Cinderella heard the words that it hurts get out of her parents, but she never hates either of them. Now, Cinderella is going to high school. She is a little nervous. She came to her new school and she entered the class. She introduced herself to her new friends. And after a day passed, Cinderella finally found close friends, and at that time, her friends told her that there will be a fall night at another high school inside their school. Her friend invited her to come. Cinderella really wanted to come, but she knew that her family will not allow her, especially going out at night. But at that time, her friends planned other things, so Cinderella could come with them. Her friends asked permission from Cinderella's mother that Cinderella will spend the night at her friend's house because of cooking tasks. At first, Cinderella's mother was hesitant, but finally her mother allowed her, but it was unknown by Cinderella's father. Cinderella was very excited because this is the first time she went out at night with her friends and followed the fall night, which she heard very exciting. Cinderella and her friends began to get ready to choose outfit and dress up. That night was held and everyone's gaze were on them, especially Cinderella. She looked very beautiful in that sparkling blue dress. And it was time to dance. Her friends had split up their dancing with their respective partner, while Cinderella didn't know who to dance with. But some minutes later, a handsome boy took her hand and asked her to dance. Cinderella was fascinated by the man, and they danced to the music. And after it's done, Cinderella goes to take drink. But it turned out that the boy is follow her. And finally they spoke. The boy said his name is Jonathan, and finally Cinderella introduced herself. But after their short conversation, Cinderella was pulled by her friends. They invited Cinderella to go home because the event was almost over. The next day, Cinderella went home, but she was greeted very badly by her father. Her father was very angry because her stay all night at her friend's house, and she also looked to her mother's cheeks. It was bruised. It indicated that they fighting all night. Cinderella cried and entered to her room. She really hoped that her father could change and become a good husband and father in her family. Elsewhere, Jonathan always thought about Cinderella. He couldn't forget about this girl. Since the ball night is over, he really wants to find Cinderella, but he didn't know where she came from or which school. Then he told all his friends to ask Cinderella names at various high schools at the city, but he never found this girl. But he remembered there was only one high school that he had not found out. He rushed to find information about the school, and it was true that there is a student named Cinderella. He really hoped that this Cinderella is that he searched. And finally his friend gave a picture of Cinderella, and he was amazed because it was Cinderella that he had looking for all this time. After that, right at the school basketball game, Jonathan came to Cinderella's school. He looked for Cinderella in various classes, and finally he found it. Cinderella was surprised to meet Jonathan again. They finally give each other phone numbers, and after that they became very close and often met. And finally Jonathan told Cinderella about his feeling on her. He fell in love at the first time to Cinderella. Cinderella also admitted the same thing, that she had fallen in love with Jonathan. But unfortunately, Cinderella's father was very against their relationship. There was nothing Cinderella and her mother to do except cry. After a week passed, Jonathan and Cinderella not communicate. And one night, Jonathan saw Cinderella's father drunk with another woman. Jonathan recorded everything and told Cinderella and her mother. Cinderella was very sad, and her mother full of anger and sadness, so that her mother took steps to divorce her father. Honestly, Cinderella was very unwilling to separate them, but there was no other way. They finally separated, and her father left the house. Cinderella felt very down, as well as her mother. But when it was dark, Jonathan always accompanied her and support her and her mother. And after she graduated from high school, Cinderella found a job and met her family a little bit advanced. Her mother really wanted Cinderella to marry with Jonathan. Jonathan was waiting for the right time to propose to Cinderella, and there was not much time wasted. Jonathan immediately proposed to her. They finally got married and were happy. Thank you so much to everyone who watching my video. I hope you like it and see you in my next video in next week. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. But I bet you know the color of heaven. Getting cold, but I hate